It's early in the morning. We're gonna start knocking this thing out.
When we took out the door panels, we were left with a little bit of crust.
On the doors, the taillights, the headlights, pretty much any crevice.
So we got some soap water alcohol, a rag, and we're gonna get to work.
Any dirt or flaking, no matter how small, is going to make the rack lift up. That's no bueno. And I'm the only one here, so I'm vibing until Matt gets here.
All right, so this is actually kind of a long process, so I'm not gonna show most of it, and I'll just do a voiceover as I keep doing work. But I was just taking things apart and wiping down. Wipe it down, wipe it, literally the entire time. It sucked, but you gotta do it. Rag is dirty. So I've wiped down the first side. The rag is looking real rough. I'm just gonna wait for Matt to get here to make sure I can still sand some down here because there's still some flakes on the paint that are coming off and we have to get that off before we can wrap it. And apparently this part comes out too on all the doors, so we're gonna have to figure that out. There's a bunch of broken glass down here, so we're gonna have to clean all that out. It was a pain, but we got all that stuff out. But now there's so much gunk that we're gonna have to erase and then sand as well. That's really the only thing holding us back. So once we finish that, we should be able to start putting some actual color on this thing. And you guys haven't seen the color, so let me step out in the sun and show you guys what we're working with. All right, here she is. Dark in the shadows, bright in the sun, yo. The flakes go absolutely crazy. But then again, in the shadows, it's really dark, like almost black. It's a cool balance of being something that's kind of like, whoa, what is that? And then also being kind of tame when you don't want it to be. So this is dope. So there also is going to be a lot of this where I want to show audio, but Matt and his team, they're all usually playing a bunch of music, so you're not going to be able to hear anything. But I will play this one part right here so you can hear because it's important.
You need to make sure whatever direction you start, you continue the same direction.
So pretty much it was just saying like there's arrows on the sheet, and if you don't go the same direction on the entire car, then the light will hit differently and it'll cause problems. But this whole process was crazy to watch, especially right here. This entire part of the car is all going to be one sheet minus the doors. And if you don't put it as one sheet, you're going to see like lines in it. So Matt has to cut around and trace through the entire car, all the different angles and all the different seams to make sure that it can all be one piece. I don't know why, but I never realized that wrapping was like that. I kind of just thought that, all right, yeah, you can put places here, put pieces here, and if it overlaps, it's okay. But there's no overlap whatsoever. So like he's cutting out the wheel, he's cutting out the doors, he's cutting out everything, and eventually we're gonna actually get to slide it. But I just thought that was so freaking cool. Like it's like a puzzle, or not even like a puzzle, it's like a map that you have to follow. And if you don't know your car well, or if you haven't like taken the time to really analyze to see what parts you need, you can honestly end up wasting a ton of wrap, and then you're gonna have to go buy a new one. But it was just cool being there, being able to see his process. And this dude can freaking wrap a car. Like you can see it just in this video, but he's so precise in every little thing that he does. And it's also like really easy to wrap when someone is that good and they're kind of walking you through the whole process. So even like all of this, I look like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. I mean, that's him fixing it right there. But it's like the only reason I even feel comfortable doing it is because one, I know that he knows what he's doing, but two, having someone just be able to guide you in that way clearly makes an insane difference. But what was really surprising to me is how precise he is with the knife. Y'all gotta look at this. Every single thing I'm about to show right here is him with just a straight blade and just so freaking smooth, cutting it like, look at that. Look at how crisp that line is. He's cutting it through, ripping it off perfectly, and every single time it's 10 out of 10. He's never too far left, never too far right, up or down. It's literally perfect every single time. I honestly couldn't believe it because when I was trying it at the bottom earlier over there, bro, my lines were all over the place, man. So it's just cool seeing somebody do their craft and do their craft well. I think a lot of people in the car space don't take pride in their work, even though they claim they do. So being here and being able to just watch and learn from him, hey, it's unbeatable. Wreck-It Ralph, back at it again. This right here is just showing some fails too. My camera fell down, and then me trying to put all this stuff out was wild. I had to do a bunch of eraser stuff. I had to sand again. I really did not want to sand again, but here we are. But you know, you got to do what you got to do, and this thing is going to look good. All right, before you started looking at the car, what did you think it was out of 10?
Like before I actually got like inside, like hands on.
Yeah, before you like actually got to look at it.
I thought it was probably like, I don't know, like a 4 or 5.
That's pretty good. What do you think it is now?
It's at least a 1.
If you could go to the negatives, would you?
No, it's a 1, but there's just a decimal place in front of it. It's a 0.1.
So you'd say it looks a lot better on camera?
Like damage-wise beforehand? Yeah, definitely. There's just a lot of stuff that you can't see. Like there's a lot of auto body repair jobs that were just not, they didn't do the repair part.
Facts.
They half-assed it. They had Jim Bob in the backyard pull it on a I don't know, whatever, a tractor. I really don't know. It's bad.
Gym
It's pretty
vibe.
bad. Coming from the auto body industry and doing it for so long, that's why I look at this and I'm like, ain't good. Ain't good.
Every single time people look at it in person, they're like, oh, I want to look at it. I tell them that. I'm like, let me warn you. It's a lot better on the video than it is in person. But we're making it look good. This looks a lot better already.
You're purple.
He is purple. I'm about to go home for the day, but I want to show you guys what the progress is. This side looks the same. This side is purple. It is shining bright. We still have to do the door handles on all sides and the trim pieces right there, but it's coming together pretty good. So Matt's gonna finish this side while I'm gone, maybe the top, and honestly, probably the hood too. We'll just see how much time we have. Either way, the car looks really good. I'm excited to see it when it's done. It's looking so freaking nice. A huge upgrade, so this is gonna be dope.
There's so much Bondo in this quarter panel, this magnet's not even stable. Like this is how it should sound.
Just got to Matt's place. We're gonna keep working on the car. I've been all over the place, so he was finishing up some stuff, and now I can finally help. Apparently the mirrors are crazy cooked, so we got some of this to spray instead. So instead, we're just taking the mirrors apart, and then we're gonna sand it down, tape it up, and then we're gonna paint it. Matt's doing it because I'm not trying to break my mirrors.
Matt is about to break your mirrors. Everything on this car is already broken. What's one more?
Right, what's one more thing?
Throw the car away.
Oh, it is glued. So what's the game plan?
I mean, it's gonna break if I pull this off.
Yeah.
I say tape this up and then just paint around this one, and then that one will at least have a halfway decent paint job. So,
all right, fair enough.
Yeah, like this. These are the issues. You can't wrap over this stuff. You can sand this, but you'd have to sand everything.
Okay.
And it's not gonna hold up long term. I know it's not. So what I'm thinking is, we do the mirrors in black. We already have the spoiler that's already black on the car. I'm thinking that we wrap the roof in black. I think that'll be a good little touch. And then that we have little accent pieces that tie in and just try to make the best out of the situation. Door handles, honestly, are kind of in the same boat, but I really want to color match those because I don't think it's too much black at that point.
Okay.
So we'll fight through the door handles. I'll have you sand those out. Make it happen.
Brandon, you heard him say too much black is bad, right? You heard that?
Damn, you gonna cancel me for that?
So the idea is use this pad, get all of this gunk off of this, and then we're gonna tape it around. This one we couldn't break off, so instead we'll tape this part off on the big side, the whole mirror off on this side, and then we'll just paint.
Where we're gonna paint, I have no idea.
But we'll jump off that bridge when we get there.
Oh, that's about to come off.
Oh, not getting the Brazilian on my car is wild.
Hey, yo.
Jeez.
Chunk after chunk.
And that is why we are painting.
Am I only targeting crust, or should I try to get all the smooth stuff too?
You see how it's not shiny?
It wasn't shiny to begin with.
It wasn't?
No.
See how this is haze like the rest of your car? If you feel it, you'll see it when you're painting it. If you paint it on this glossy, it's gonna just flake back off.
So why do it wet though?
Probably just to keep the dust down.
Last question. So you're saying like this right here, this needs that whole line. I just need to go until it's like no longer there.
You want to be able to not feel that. Which with that, I mean, honestly, you can probably get like that sandpaper you had the other day and do the same thing. It'll go a lot faster.
Do that and then just go back in with this. Okay. We finished the first one. I want to show you what that looks like.
This shiny one hasn't been done, and this really matte looking one, that one has been scrubbed. There's still a bunch of imperfections and stuff, but that's okay.
All of the marks, the bruises, everything, even though it looks bad, it's smooth, and that's all we care about. Doing the second one, we got a problem.
As I'm sanding this, it keeps chipping, but the issue is it's chipping all the way around here.
I am not trying to sand for the rest of my life.
So I'm just gonna hit this corner, and then do the inside through here, and we're calling it good.
The way I see it, even if that's still there, but they're both black, you probably won't see it.
Also, we got this leftover paint all the way through here. I don't know how we're gonna get that out. I guess just pry it maybe?
I got carried away.
Yikes.
Back to sanding.
So we'll see if you can do it.
My mama said I can be whatever I want.
This was a mirror holder.
So we just opened the door, and the idea is we're gonna spray all this stuff over there, put some water on the ground so the overspray don't go crazy, and see if my paint skills are as bad as my wrapping skills.
All right, really quick, I want to explain why we're doing this. We're about to paint this, and every single thing that's not going to be painted has to be covered up, the same way we did when we had to do all the sanding. But it just took a minute because we can't take this mirror out, so there's a lot of like moving everything and tight spaces, so it just took a minute. But that's all I'm doing right here. I thought it was important to show that.
All right, they're taped up. We're gonna do a final little wash around, a little wipe down, and then we're gonna be good. This one's done well, but doesn't look great. But that one, hey, that's pretty clean. Nothing's touching. Ooh, that might be. Nah, nothing's touching. Just kidding, we're not ready to go. We're also going to paint this black, trying to get rid of all the chrome, and this thing's looking rough. Y'all thought those were crusty? This thing is looking rough, and it's broken like everywhere. I was gonna just buy one on Amazon, but I could only find the one for the coupe, so we're gonna sand this down, use a Scotch pad, and then do the whole thing over again with the paint. All right, now we've sanded this little guy and this big guy. So now we gotta wet the floors again because it dried up in the time it took me to do that. And then we'll be ready to go. Hold on, Matt needs my help, then I'm back. All right, we're about to wrap the roof and it's black because we're doing the mirrors black. We're gonna have, what? The handles? No, the handles are gonna be purple. This is gonna be black. We're gonna have the emblems black on the front and the back. And then yeah, the mirrors are gonna be black. So I feel like it'll put it all together kind of nicely. This wasn't the original plan. The side view mirrors were so bad, we really didn't have any choice but to add some extra black on this. So I'm gonna put this up and we'll do this together. And then it'll just be the back and then the handles and then the bumpers and then spray painting that stuff and we'll be good to go. It's crazy how good it looks though, for real. Like it looks completely different.
Going the whole way. So we're gonna hop up in here.
Oh Lord!
Boom. Attack it. We've already done all the hard work.
We're just gonna ignore all this stuff.
Raw dog in the Birkenstock. You better take that thing like.
That's what I did. Chat, that's what I did.
Alright, so you wanna do light coats? Sit over there. You don't wanna get heavy with it. You wanna do no heavier than that.
Okay.
What that does is that gives it a base layer for it to stick to. It creates, once it starts to tack up, when I say tack up, it means that it's gonna start to dry or cure.
Okay.
It's gonna give the rest of the paint to stick to, so it minimizes runs, and then also it allows it to get a good even coating without getting too thick. If it gets too thick and you do have oils on it, that's when you'll get that separation, and you'll see literally like an indentation.
Okay.
Just do quick passes. By the time you get done with this,
Uh-huh.
move to this. By the time you get done to this, you can move to this, and then just make your way back down to the front.
Okay.
Start over again. And then after you're doing like 2 medium or like very medium to light coats, I'd let it flash for like 5 minutes or so, and then come back and paint it again.
Okay. Sound good. All right, first coat is done. Can y'all hear me in this? First coat is done. I don't know if you can hear me. And we're gonna let it sit for a little bit and then come back and do the rest. I think it's looking pretty good if I do say so myself. I'm a painter and a rapper. Mama, we made it. Ew, that thing is wrinkly.
I can't say what I'm about to say.
Next coat. Oh wait, forgot my lungs. All right, let's do it. Am I supposed to go heavier now or still light?
Do another light coat, let it tack, and then come back for a heavier.
It seems like the hardest part of everything is just prepping. And then after you do that, it's just easy. All right, we're gonna let that sit for another 5 minutes and then we're gonna put the spoiler on while we wait.
You about to get in on this.
Oh, I'm in there like swimwear.
Oh my. Oh, you didn't sand the bottom, did you?
Not a lot.
That makes sense.
He said, oh my.
Oh, that was terrible.
It does look terrible. Man, I'm glad we sanded it. You tell me it was gonna look like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta see this. If we wouldn't have sanded it, this is what it would have looked like. Look at all those dots, bro. Oh my goodness. Versus,
So you okay with this?
yikes. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we not resanded it. No way. It's not even that bad.
Your definition and my definition.
Look at this. If anything, this is like the Starry Night. This is an art piece.
Look, bro wouldn't even.
Constellations.
What's that dude's name?
Van Gogh?
Yeah.
He would love this.
No. He would have cut out his eye instead of his ear looking like this.
Yeah, she definitely do got acne, but we love her anyway. Paint is done. It looks really freaking good. You can see it shining like crazy. All we got to do is keep putting some stuff together in the back because Matt pretty much finished wrapping the trunk, and then we are chilling. But look at this paint, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And to think we did that because it looked bad.
So like a fitting way to end the night. Boom.
Oh, that's clean. This is gonna be black. Y'all ignore that. But that's clean. And there's gonna be a bumper here, so ignore that too. And taillights. But that's clean. If you like this video, you're gonna love this one. Right here. Go ahead, click it, right? It's right there. Come on, click it.